What's the biggest lie your parents ever told you? I grew up watching my mom write letters every month, sealing them carefully in blue envelopes addressed to a cancer research foundation. She'd tell me they were donations in memory of my Aunt Sarah, who died from leukemia when I was a baby. I never questioned it because there was a whole shelf of photo albums filled with pictures of her. My mom and a woman with the same smile, arms around each other at beaches, graduations, weddings. Mom would get quiet on Sarah's birthday, light a candle, and tell me stories about her wild, adventurous sister who traveled the world before cancer took her too soon. I grew up feeling like I knew her, wishing I could have met the aunt who apparently taught my mom to drive, who sneaked her out to concerts, who helped her through her first heartbreak. Last week, I was cleaning out our attic for a yard sale when I found a dusty cardboard box labeled Sarah's Things. Inside were travel journals, postcards, and a stack of those same blue envelopes. All unopened, all returned to sender. My hands shook as I read the addresses. They weren't going to any foundation. They were all addressed to Sarah Martinez with different addresses across South America. I spent the next 3 hours reading every journal entry. Sarah wasn't dead. She was very much alive, traveling just like Mom said, but she'd never had cancer. The last entry was from 5 years ago, talking about settling down in Argentina. There was a phone number scribbled on the back page. My finger hovered over the call button for what felt like forever before I finally pressed it. A woman answered, her voice warm and accented. Hola? When I said my name, there was a long silence. Then she started crying. I've been waiting for this call for 18 years. The truth spilled out like a flood. There was never any cancer. My mom and Sarah had a huge fight when my mom got pregnant with me. Sarah thought she was too young, told her to wait. Mom chose me, but she was stubborn, wanted to prove she could do it all on her own. Sarah left, thinking Mom would call when she cooled down. But Mom's pride was bigger than her love for her sister. Instead of admitting she missed her, she built this elaborate lie. All those letters were apologies she could never bring herself to send. I found Mom in the garden that evening, hands deep in dirt like always. Before I could say anything, she looked at the blue envelope in my hand, and her face crumbled. She whispered, I didn't know how to tell you the truth after lying for so long. I sat next to her and showed her Sarah's number. We both stared at it, dirt mixing with tears on Mom's cheeks. Finally, she reached for my phone with shaking hands and pressed call. Sarah? Her voice broke. I'm sorry I turned you into a ghost.